So you're a mother
Yes.
of how many?
2.
How old
3
are
actually.
they?
My puppy, he's not a puppy anymore. He's going to turn 6, my little doggo.
What kind?
Shih Tzu.
They're very beautiful
Oh,
babies.
yeah. He's
And
the best.
you have 2 girls or
I have 1 girl, 1 boy.
how old are they?
My daughter's 23. My son is 18. And
When did you get them? You adopted them when you were a toddler.
no. The benefits of getting married young and having a baby immediately.
You've had these bachas who are 20 plus and almost 20. You're now an empty nester. How has that changed your life?
Well, when my daughter left for Germany, she did her, after 12th standard, she went to Germany. At that time, it was very hard because, firstly, to come to the terms that, okay, my daughter is not going to be with me, she's not going to stay. And Germany is such a difficult country to live in, but she chose it. So I had to support her. That took a long time for me to kind of get used to. Now I think I've come to terms with it to say that no, they are both fine. I speak to them every day. And my son, of course, he's still not left the nest, so to say, but he's pretty much out most of the time. Again, part of life, and I think there should be a support group, Suvir, for empty nesters, because especially for women who have been only mothers and who've focused on single parents or who are homemakers, who've been mothers, for them it's very hard, and I see that with my friends. It's very, very tough. For me, what happens is because I travel a lot and I work outside of being outside of home, it is tad easier. But mentally, of course, I mean, to let that, so to say, cut the umbilical cord and say, okay, my child is completely independent of me now, that is tough.
So you've said something so important and so gracefully that the homemakers have it tough.
Yeah.
A lot of professional women, when they see a homemaker, a housewife, for lack of a better word, they almost look down on those women. And to me, as a child who's come of age with a woman who stayed home to give me a good life, I look at it as the ultimate sacrifice a woman could make.
Yeah.
My mother was a professional who gave up everything to have her 3 kids.
Yeah.
And I tell her, I said, Mom, thank you. And she said, Baba, I chose to have kids. I needed to do this.
Yeah.
But my sister, she had a child come up to a certain age and then went back to the workforce. It's a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
And we often don't give credit.
No.
What are your views on that?
I completely agree with you. So in my case, it's a similar story where my sister, who's an engineer and she became an actor following my footsteps, gave up working to be a mother or to be a homemaker because that was her choice. She did it. So the beauty of it is, if it is by choice, it's a very different kind of a game. But if you're forced to do something that you're not, then the suppression and then the frustration
and you're not
and
a
all.
good parent either sometimes.
Yes. Then that's where it stems from. However, being a homemaker is one of the toughest jobs in the world because you don't even get paid for it and it's a thankless job.
And it's many jobs.
Right?
A full-time
Of course,
husband,
everything.
full-time 3 bachas, 4 bachas, 2 bachas, and your household to run.
Yeah.
It's so many jobs.
Yeah. So I'll tell you a very interesting story. In season 1, I had a participant called Neelam Rani. When I auditioned her, she said, I'm just a homemaker, ma'am. I don't know if I would fit the bill. I said, firstly, drop the word just. I said, say it with pride that you're a homemaker.
I'm a homemaker.
You've brought up 2 beautiful kids because she has 2 grown-up kids. And she dropped it and she was very low on confidence at that time. Today, Suvir, because of the training that we gave her, she has her own NGO because she loves working with stray cats, dogs and animals. Today, she's an established NGO just in a matter of 2 years. So it's been an amazing journey. She's of course in touch with me and she organized a yoga camp with puppies.
Ooh.
Yeah, so she's doing those kind of things and flourishing. And that is what gives me so much.
And done by just a housewife.
Yeah, I'm just a housewife, ma'am. So, one participant, 72-year-old, she's like, but ma'am, what will people say? Why am I participating in a beauty pageant at this age? So I said, you turn around and say, why not? Why are you asking why? Ask me why not? Why shouldn't I participate? What's stopping me? So, that kind of insights, if you start training people with. And the other training that I speak to my participants is about boundaries. Because in India, unfortunately, we don't have that concept of boundaries. And a woman, especially a woman, to say no. And I had to learn it the hard way, to be assertive, to be discerning, and protect my time and me as a person. I still find it difficult many times, but that is a conversation that we don't have openly. People don't even, what do you mean by boundary? What is a boundary? You know, so interesting conversations that we have with the participants for them to get the insights of life.